Recent reports have raised some concerns about benzoyl peroxide. That's a common ingredient in acne medications, potentially breaking down into benzene. That's a chemical linked to cancer, and most tested products contain undetectable or low levels of benzene. A few have been voluntarily recalled from companies because of those elevated levels. So especially if you have a teenager using acne medication, this can be particularly concerning. Joining us in studio right now, Dr. Oma Abai, a board-certified dermatologist and professor at UC Davis, to talk about these concerns and what we should be looking out for. And I know, especially as a parent of a teenager, a lot of teens are using these acne medications now. Should parents be concerned about a potential cancer-causing risk?
This is a huge story, and the FDA tested 95 acne products and found that of 95, 6 of them had elevated levels of benzene. Wow. And so benzene is a carcinogen. It's known to cause cancer. And so this is something that has been a huge concern. What the FDA found, however, was that a lot of those products with elevated levels were close to expiring, and the benzene was detected under extreme heat and storage conditions. So they were exposed to high heat, they were not turned around quickly enough, there were long storage times. So this is not something that you typically see under normal conditions. So this is not a reason for panic. And there are things that consumers can do to make sure that they are safe when using these products.
And so before we get to those things that we can do, so it's not a matter of the child, maybe, or the teenager putting on too much and being out in a hot sun and, playing outside with it on. And it's not that. It's more of a storage situation where this could be, on a pallet somewhere and in the heat on a big rig truck or something like that.
Exactly. So it's a storage issue. So you want to make sure that when you're storing benzoyl peroxide, it's in a cool place, could even be refrigerated, and that you're not keeping it past the expiration date. That is critical. The American Academy of Dermatology even recommends replacing your benzoyl peroxide products every 10 to 12 weeks.
So those expiration dates are important. It's not something to ignore. It's not there, for a non-important reason. It is important to take a look at those dates. What else can we do actively to protect ourselves and our kids?
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you are following the storage guidelines. You want to make sure that you take a look at FDA.gov. Most acne products are safe to use. There are just a few that were found to have those elevated benzene levels, and they are listed. You can find them on FDA.gov if you search for recalled acne products.
All right, Dr. Oma Abai, thank you so much for joining us. Again, a dermatologist, professor with UC Davis and UC Davis Med Center, and hopefully you'll come back on again because I have so many skincare questions to ask you.